a brand new mini catalog. So today I'm going to show you a project using some products from these things. Let me show you this is one of the examples. And this is made with some of their new designer series paper that is coming out. This one is actually made with the celebration paper. We're going to show you that. Let's see, what is it called? It is called the Sunshine and Rainbows Designer Series paper. There are 12 different patterns, double-sided patterns in this package that will be available free for you when you spend $50. Love that. And there's 4 each of those 12 designs. So you'll have some different designs on the back of this paper too. Look how pretty. Love these colors. It actually coordinates with one of the products in the mini catalog. This one right here, Rainbow of Happiness. So adorable. The colors will just make you so cheerful, and whoever receives it will be just as happy as you are. So this is kind of the style of card. Have you ever made one of these before? It's super easy, and that's why I was excited to be able to share it with you today. I'm going to make a different design and show you actually 3 different ways to make this card. You can make this 2 ways. The first one that I showed you, the sample that was here, is actually, I made it this way. You're going to need a piece of paper that is 4 1/4 by 11 if you do it this way. Now we're going to make it the other direction. So I'm going to use a 5 1/2 by 8 1/2 piece of paper. It doesn't matter. You're going to make them the same way. Start with your tag topper punch, and you're going to put both sides in. So you're going to put in the whole edge of the card, put it in and punch it. Okay, it doesn't have to be perfect. You can measure it if you want. I just like to eyeball it. So both sides we've punched like that. Got it? Let's do a little trimming and scoring with your paper trimmer. The first thing I'm going to do is score one side. So the scoring blade is the light one. We're going to score it right along so that the line was right down here. Score right at the bottom of the tag piece. Then you can also use your trimmer while it's right here. You can kind of feel when it gets to that point, you're going to trim off that piece and this piece. Make sure you don't trim off the tag. So you've got both sides trimmed off. Now you've scored this one, so it's gonna fold over like that. Perfect. And I'm going to measure out 4 1/4 inches to this edge. So that becomes your card base. 4 1/4. Sorry, I've got my numbers upside down. I should have turned it upside down for you, but that's okay. 4 1/4. Then we're going to cut off these 2 on the other side. The 2 same spot. Cut off those 2 flaps. All right. Now we're going to. Actually, I'm going to score like this. Okay, there we go. So we've got these 2 pieces ready to go, and we're going to actually make it so it opens up like this. I've taken the pieces from the Valentine paper. What is that Valentine paper called? Conversation Hearts? I don't know. Let's look. It's the beginning of a new catalog, and I don't have these memorized. Sweet Talk, the Sweet Talk Designer Series paper. And let's just glue some of these pieces in here. Now, there's a couple of different ways to do the inside. If you don't want to write a lot, I'll show you one way. But if you want to write a whole epistle proclaiming your love to whomever you are giving this to, there is a way to make it bigger so that you can write a long love letter. So one piece goes on the top, and you can measure it. I think this was 5 1/4 by 2 1/8, and this one is just a little bit smaller. Now, if you want it to be just a little bit of writing, you'd put in a piece of 5 1/4 by 2 and some odd. It doesn't have to be perfect, 2 1/2, and then put this one right on top of it. And you'd only have that space to write. But let's say that you wanted to write a long love letter totally good with that. You would want to take an 8 by 5 1/4 piece of cardstock, fold it in half, and you can put that right here inside. I'll put the stripes along the edge of the fold. Then we can put this piece inside the card that you can then open up and write all of the reasons that you love someone, how your life would be different without them, whatever. So now you can see I'm going to fold it like this. When they open it up, you have a long place to write. Okay, so that's our basic card. We're going to make this pretty darn simple by pulling in. You can use the coordinating stamp set or one that you already have. I'm using Banner Year. You know, if you've watched me before, you know my love for any kind of stamp set that covers multiple holidays. So this one had Thanksgiving, Halloween, Christmas, and Valentine's. We're going to do the Guess Who Loves You stamp on a piece of coordinating Blushing Bride. So the next big event, of course, is Valentine's. Now this whole card is you don't have to use any die cuts, just punches. So we'll punch out our heart, Guess Who Loves You. These punches come together in a set. So you've got the heart and you've got a scalloped heart that's just a slight bit larger. We're going to do that at a pool party. And then I want to do one more little heart in Highland Heather, also coming from the Banner Year stamp set. Right down here. Layer these together. Another fun way to use this card, my third way, so you've seen two ways. One way that you can just write on it easily. One way that we can open it up and do a long love letter. We're going to put this right here with some dimensionals. And the third way is to make it into a gift card holder. I'll show you that in just a moment. So we'll add a couple of dimensionals. There we go. There's our basic card. And when you tie it up, it looks like this. You can use any ribbon. And then this one, also using, I know, gift card holders are so easy to mail, and you don't have to worry about whether or not they're going to like it. Everybody's going to like it. So for instance, everyone would love a crumple cookie, right? For this one, I just took a piece of designer series paper and glued it with my tear and tape adhesive right around the edges onto a piece of 5 1/4 by 4 inch piece of white, so that you can just slide your gift card in here. You can still write, but there you go. Now this one, you may be wondering, how did I make this sunshine? So I used a circle punch in the middle, and then 2 of our large daisy punch pieces behind that to create your cute little sunshine. Isn't that adorable? Love that. So those are the 3 ways that you can use, and you can do it either direction. You'll do the same things. Now if you are making this one so that the closure is on the right side, then remember that you're going to come out from this line 5 1/2 inches. So this one would be 5 1/2 inches along your 11-inch long piece of cardstock. It's pretty easy to do either direction. And I love the fact that it just uses all punches. I love my dies, but punches are where my true love lies.